Good morning, everybody. I'm Coach Tom. Welcome to my channel, Creating Your New Reality. I'm a self-actualization coach. What that means is that I help people cultivate, develop, and then express their true authentic selves in the areas of their careers, their relationships, and their personal development. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, you know what day it is, people. Today's Monday, and you know what we do to Mondays and on Mondays, okay? Don't need to repeat that, but you know what to do, all right? And this is why we do what we do, because there is no fear. If I can quote a very famous movie, there is no fear in this dojo, okay? So we go, we hit Mondays, we make it ours, and we go, we conquer, and we go forward in no fear, okay? Now, a couple things happened over the last couple weeks that I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on, all right? I haven't put out a video in about a week or two. That was by design. I needed a slight break. My mind was kind of like just in rice pudding mode, basically, with my dad being in hospice and running around quarterbacking all that. Got to give a shout out to all the people that are directly and indirectly involved in my dad's care. They rock. It's a beautiful thing. If you have an elderly relative and you happen to be in the Cleveland, Akron area and you have a loved one that needs help, cannot recommend Heritage Crossing Senior Living in Fairlawn highly enough. Okay, it's a great place. Hopefully I can say that on my own channel. They're not paying me, but I believe in them, and it's a great place. So anyway, without further ado, couple of things happened. I woke up this morning, right? And first thing I do is after I do my spiritual processes, okay, where I knock out some Kundalini yoga, I tap into my universal universe and the universal sounds. I do all that stuff. And I also work hard on my mind, okay? I make sure that I am imagining correctly, that I am imagining great outcomes and good things and all kinds of cool stuff like that. After I do that, all right, I hop on the internet, see who's trying to get a hold of me. I like to look at my emails. I look at my LinkedIn. And of particular note, I get this email or in-mail request on LinkedIn today where somebody who's a business development director of some company, I didn't read that deep into it, said, Tom, I wanted to connect with you because LinkedIn said it would be a good idea. Okay, think about that for a minute, all right? I popped up as a suggested contact, and I have no idea, without myself doing all the legwork, I have no idea why we should connect. I don't know what the guy can do for me. I don't know what I can do for him. I don't know why the guy's talking to me, okay? And that's what I want to bring up. We have to know why we are doing a thing, okay? Please write that down. We have to know why we are doing a thing, all right? If the guy had said, you know what, Tom, I want to connect with you because there's a synergy in what I do and what you do, and we can work together, and I think we'd be a good fit. Let's talk, all right? Then that's great. Then I can look at that and I can make a decision, all right? I don't have to just dismiss him out of hand because the guy didn't do his homework, okay? And if he did his homework, he did a shitty job of conveying that he did his homework to me, okay? Got to understand, guys, you have to know why you're doing a thing. Before you pick up that phone, before you send out an email, before you talk to that person, why? What in the flaming hell are you doing? Okay, you have to know that. You have to have it down cold, because if you stutter and stammer, you know what? People are like dogs. People are like horses. They will smell the fear. They will smell the unpreparation, and they will be offended on some molecular level, okay, that you didn't do your homework and you just thought you'd phone it in and take them for granted, okay? Don't do that, all right? That's one of those high-level ninja things about human relations that people often forget, okay? When you approach somebody, you have to be right. Your mind has to be right. Your spirit has to be right, or you're going to get blown out of the water, okay? That is just what happens. Now, it's interesting, too. I go through this when we do our martial arts training. We have all of us together that I'm doing this with, we have combined a very many years experience in these particular arts, okay? So we ask ourselves, why are we doing a thing? Are we doing it just because the teacher taught us and that's what they did? And why did they teach us? What's the point of this technique, that technique? Is there something better? Should we just shit can it entirely? All these things. So we look at everything like a fine-tooth comb with a fine-tooth comb as to do we keep it or do we chuck it in the dustbin of history, to quote Ronald Reagan. Now, The other thing that we do, all right, is at the moment I am in a high growth mode at my day job. Okay, hiring people left and right. We're doing things. I just got done designing a workflow for my call taking and dispatch department. Okay, and for years we've done things a certain way. Now I have brand new people that have never seen us before. They don't have industry experience. What they do have is a spirit and an intelligence and the gumption that I really like. Okay, my team likes them. So what we're doing now is I'm huddling together with my leadership, and we are architecting based on what we know about these people. What would we like to do? What can we do better? What can we do different? All right. Just spent a long time this morning working on that, all right? And that's going to be a work in progress, okay? As Bruce Lee said, be water, okay? Be flexible, be bendable, moldable, okay? Not rigid, not and be formless, okay? Those are the things that, and that's real stuff, man. That's how you go through life. When you want to go through life and be successful, all right, you need to be adaptable. All right. You need to be adaptable yourself, and you also need to help other people and create a climate where they can be adaptable as well and bring their ideas to you, and you have to be open and listen. And that's going to be a whole nother series. I think I'm going to do a video series at some point on being a leader versus being a manager, because there's a big difference, okay? And I think that helped me when somebody hit me to that. I think that would probably help you guys as well. Now, the other thing I want to bring up too is that something interesting too, in the course of our growth, all right, I've been interviewing a lot of people, all right, and it's interesting where I interview somebody, bring them in, make them an offer, and I get the stutter, the stammer, I need to sleep on it, talk to my husband, do all these things. All right, then you go ahead and do that. I brought in another person immediately after that. They were, wow, Tom, this is like right where I need to be. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I like this. When can I start? Right? Can you guess which person I hired? All right. I didn't let that person get a half mile down the street before I called them and made an offer. Okay. And they took it. And then circle back, and the other person contacted me. Well, Tom, I have a few more questions about this and that. And you know what? This is how, two life hacks for you. Okay. People do what they want to do. Okay. If they want to be with you, they will just be with you and make it happen. No excuses. All right. Whether that's a relationship, whether that's a job, that's just how that goes. All right. And the point is that the other part of that too is that the interest level goes down as the demand list goes up. All right. When they start demanding what all the small, minute details of the compensation plan, when they lead off with that kind of stuff, pretty much you just abandon them right there, because they're not going to ever be any good for you. They're really not serious, okay? And I even had people that I reached out to a week ago that didn't call me back right away, that all of a sudden are like, well, Tom, how much does it pay? Then because I already took a position, and I'm like, really? You're going to lead off with that? The person that I hired, okay, they gave a shit about the opportunity. They wanted to know, Tom, how can I contribute? You picked my resume for a reason. Why did you pick me? Where can we go together? Okay, that's what I want. All right, do you understand? Do you even fathom that a lot of your life is stuck in a rut because you don't do anything different? You don't bring any energy to what you do. Do you understand that, okay? That so many things are your fault, and so many people will react to you the way that they do because you ask them to react to you in that way, okay? Can you wrap your mind around that? All right, I had to. All right, my life was a piece of dog shit for a very long time in younger days, okay? And I did it all to myself. I was thinking wrong, so I brought wrong manifestations. I was talking wrong, so people reacted with a hostility towards me. All right. I was not following up. I was being passive aggressive, all those things. And you know what? I paid the price. Okay. I damn near bled to death until I figured this stuff out. So that's why I'm doing this, to help you guys out. All right. So, and where I'm going with this, with the job story is, you know what? If you're in the market for a position and you're looking for a job, you're trying to do these things, what I want you to do is don't see what's out there. Don't just go there and kick tires. Understand what you want. understand where you want to go and ask the right questions, okay? Bring an energy to the proceeding, all right? I don't care how many times you've been turned down for a job. I don't care how many times people have not called you when you've submitted a resume. None of that is relevant. What are you doing now? What are you doing today? I don't care if you've got a job and there's a customer, a dream customer you've wanted to work with that denies you, okay? Keep hammering on them. Do not stop, okay? I spent a year and a half courting a company to work with them as a recruiter. When I finally got them, I ended up building sales and demonstration teams for their software all across this land of ours, okay? I was one of their top recruiters, all right? And because I knew I was good, and they had to know who I was, and I kept bringing them people and saying, look, I've got this guy here. I've got this lady down there. I've got this person over here. Can we talk? Do you have a position? They're like, Tom, you know what? You're just so gosh darn annoying, and you're beating us to death. You wore us down. Yeah, let's sign a contract. All right. That's how that works, all right? So again, you have to know what you bring to the table, and you have to know what you want. That way, when the door opens, okay, when somebody shows you that opportunity, you know what it is, and you pounce, and you do not hesitate. You know, the cliche, he who hesitates is lost, okay? That exists for a reason, and that cliche exists because it's true. All right. If you dither, if you hesitate, if the hiring manager is on the ball and worth anything, all right, he's going to snag the next person in line that raises their hand and acts like they want to be there. Okay, that's what you want. Enthusiasm counts for a lot. And as Zig Ziglar is very fond of saying, the best thing about enthusiasm is it's free. You can get as much of it as you want. You keep giving it away, you'll get more. It's a beautiful thing. It is the actual currency of the land. Okay, don't worry about how much money you got. Don't worry about how much money you want. How much enthusiasm do you have? You bring that everywhere you go. The money will flow. The money will follow. All right, so there you go, guys. Happy Monday. Go get it. Tear it up. I believe in you and I love you. Please hit like, subscribe, share, and talk to me. All right, my email's right down in the boxes below. Talk to me. Tell me what's up in your world. I love the response I'm getting on the socials. You guys are reaching out. We're talking, picking up a lot of new work. Some people want deeper help and want different things. So we're rolling that out as well. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. That's why I'm here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Bye-bye.